Now this is a very sad tale of Uncle Albert, who was a notorious cheat when it came to playing cards. Unfortunately, he was a very bad cheat. He decided one day that he was going to go to Las Vegas and try his luck, but unfortunately got in with a rather bad crowd. And he went up to them one day, he said, "I've got a fantastic hand of poker here." And they said, "Well, how do you make that out?" He says, "Well, look, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red cards." They said, "Terrific, but what are they?" "Oh," he said, "they're a red 10, another red 10, another red 10, and another red 10, 5 red 10s. They said, "Well, you can't have 5 red 10 of hearts. I'm sorry, mate, but you're going to have to put one on the table," which he did. They said, "What have you got in your hand now?" He said, "Well, I've got not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 red 10s. They said, "That's just not good enough. You're going to have to put one on the table," which he did. They then said, "What have you got in your hand now?" He said, "Well, believe it or not," he said, "I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red 10s. They said, "Well, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to put yet another one on the table." And they said to him, "What have you got in your hand now?" He said, "Well, I'm actually a little bit embarrassed to say because I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red 10s. They said, "Well, I'm sorry, you're going to have to put one on the table," which indeed he did. They then said to him, "What have you got in your hand now?" He says, "Well, believe it or not," he says, "I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red 10s. They said, "Look, come on, you're going to have to put another one down on the table." And then they said, "What have you got left in your hand now?" He says, "Well, I've actually got 2 red 10s, one from a game I played on Tuesday and one from a game I played last night." They were aghast and said, "Well, just show it. What the hell have you got on the table?" He said, "Well, I've got the 10 of hearts, the Jack of hearts, the Queen of hearts, the King of hearts, and the Ace of hearts, a royal flush. And I'm afraid that's going to be nearly impossible to beat." And so they shot him.